The AMEX Platinum refresh has been out for around 2 months now, and there's been many data points on certain loopholes and little hacks that we can use as cardholders to get the absolute most benefit out of these credits. So there's generally a lot of restrictions that come with these credits, so a lot of users online have shared their loopholes on how to maximize these benefits. So let's go over the 10 hacks that you can use to get the most value from this card. Hack number 1, the Oura Ring glucose monitor. Now, like many of us, we got that $200 Oura Ring credit that you can only use for Oura Ring products, the actual ring itself, not really any of the memberships, for example. So what do we do for the next year when we get another $200? Well, we're not going to get another ring because we already have one. So the solution to that is, if you're interested, you can get a Stelo glucose monitor, which you can get on the Oura Ring website. Basically, on the website, you can get 2 Stelo glucose monitors for $99, aka you can get 4 glucose monitors because you get $200 every calendar year. So if you're interested in tracking your blood sugar, your A1C, things like that, this is going to be a great option for you because, well, you can track it 4 times in a year now. And I believe that each of these glucose monitors can last from anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, I believe, like a month. So if you're someone that's kind of like looking out for their blood sugar, their overall health, it adds an extra vital to your Oura Ring. So if you're really just trying to tune into your health this year, I totally recommend a glucose monitor. Since I had 2 platinum cards this year, I used 1 credit for the Oura Ring itself, the Gen 3 model, and I had a $200 extra, so I tried it on the glucose monitor and it actually worked. So I've actually tried the Stelo glucose monitor once and it's great. It just links on to your app and you can just see which things kind of spike your blood sugars, kind of things like how your blood sugar is regularly, if your A1C is high. This is really, really helpful if you're health conscious. So instead of buying another Oura Ring next year just to use the credit, you can get 4 free glucose monitors, which is a much better way to use your credit in my opinion, because the Gen 3 model is good enough. I don't really need the Gen 4 model. I would much rather have a glucose monitor because health is kind of like a very important aspect. Fun fact, nutrition is actually what I do for my actual job. This is kind of like my side hustle. So that, in my perspective, is going to be very important because that is something that I do for a living. Hack number 2, the Clear Plus Oura Ring discount. The AMEX Platinum card comes with a Clear Plus subscription. So what's crazy about Clear Plus is that it also comes out with like this coupon discount list. And lo and behold, Oura is one of those discounts that you can get. Basically, you can get up to 10% off of Oura Ring, up to $50, basically just $50 off your Oura Ring. Just go to Google, type in Clear Plus discounts, sign in, and then you can see all your coupons that you can use. And so if you're someone that missed the Gen 3 ring that was exactly $200 and only the Gen 4 rings are left because that's the only thing you can really get, well, at least you now can get $50 off of the Gen 4 ring. So basically, by combining Clear Plus with the Oura Ring credit, you get $250 off the Gen 4 ring. And I believe the Gen 4 ring is $314 or $340 originally. So that would come out to $114 that you would have to pay out of pocket for the Gen 4 ring. Then this is only if you missed the Gen 3 ring. I think they're all sold out now, so you can't get it anymore. So if you're someone that is interested in getting this for $114, this is the way to do it. Hack number 3, maximizing your Walmart Plus subscription. I feel like no one talks about the Walmart Plus subscription that comes with the Platinum card, but Walmart Plus is amazing. I cannot rave about it enough because it is so helpful in day-to-day life. And here's why. Let's start off first of all. Now you get the option of 2 different streaming services. You can either choose Paramount Plus or Peacock, which is great. Just another free streaming service that you can have on the Platinum card. And a little pro tip, don't ever use your streaming credit on Peacock or Platinum or the Paramount Plus because you get it for free from Walmart Plus. So those are 2 subscriptions that you should never pay for. Plus, if you have a Walmart grocery store near you, it is so convenient to get Walmart grocery delivery. This is especially convenient when you travel and you're coming back on that day and you can just come home and your groceries are already at your door. It is a big time saver every week. We use this religiously. See, with Walmart Plus, anything over $40 that you buy from groceries is going to count as free delivery. So getting free delivery, you can it's very convenient too. You can like choose it on the day of as well, and they literally come day of. So it's really great, and the prices are the exact same as what you see in the store. We actually tested it because we wanted to see if it was more expensive doing it this way, and they're actually the same exact price. So Walmart Plus is amazing for if you want grocery deliveries. You also get free shipping. You also get like Burger King discounts. I believe you get like a Whopper every 3 months or something like that. And you get free tire repairs if you get your tires done at Walmart. And Walmart tires are also pretty cheap as well. So just overall, just really helpful for your lifestyle. So even if you don't have a Walmart near your house, you still get a free streaming service with Walmart Plus, which is amazing. So don't sleep on Walmart Plus. Hack number 4, the $200 airline fee credit that you can use for actual flights. Now the $200 airline fee credit is tricky because you can only use it for things like incidentals, upgrades, Wi-Fi, food purchases, things like that on your flight, but you can actually use it for flights, and there's 2 different methods on how to do so. The first loophole is to simply toggle your airline as United Airlines and buy United Bank cash in $100 increments and save up your balance over time. For example, if you had the Platinum card for 3 years, you would now have $600 in United Bank cash that you can actually use for actual flights, which is actually a significant amount. The second loophole is to simply buy a Delta flight, toggle your airline as Delta first, but buy a Delta flight that is less than $200. This worked really well in the last 2 years, but this year they kind of caught on to this one. And mine actually didn't credit until I talked to the actual representative. I just said, hey, my $200 airline fee credit did not trigger for the Delta credit. I use this for an airline fee. I just said any random airline fee, and they actually reimbursed me on that day. So that was actually really nice. So the Delta method is a bit trickier and is a little bit more risky if you're willing to put in that risk. But for me personally, I'd rather just get $200 back. So the way you do it is you get the Delta flight, you get that minus 200, and then you just cancel the Delta flight, and now you just get a minus $200 on your statement credits. So make sure, one, it's a main booking flight. It's not a basic one, because the basic one is non-refundable. A main booking is refundable, so even if it doesn't work, you can just get refunded. That is the worst possible situation. And but the best possible situation is that you refund the flight and you get the $200 credit on your statement. So it's a free $200 basically. Also, if you don't want to use this for actual flights, you can actually use it for the Delta Sky Club guest pass. So a guest pass is going to cost $50. And it does count in the actual airline fee credit. So it's actually written in the actual fine print. But if you want to use a guest pass, it's going to cost $50. So basically, every calendar year, you get 4 guest pass for free to the Delta Sky Clubs. Hack number 5, the $75 Lululemon gift cards. Since there's now a $300 Lululemon credit that's split quarterly into $75 credits, you can now actually use that $75 on physical gift cards. And here's the thing, you can just buy it simply online. You just go to the Lululemon website and you can just click the physical gift card section, and they mail it to you like an actual physical gift card that you can then use on actual purchases later on. This is great for 2 reasons. The first reason is, 1, you can now pool your balance, because let's say you had 4 of these gift cards. Well, now you have $300 in Lululemon gift cards that you can actually combine when you go into the store. You can just say, hey, can I put all of these 4 gift cards onto just one? And now you can basically buy anything from the Lululemon website. 2 is that you don't have to buy Lululemon every month now or every quarter. You can just basically wait until that you find something you like. So it's not necessary that you have to buy something. And I guess there's a third one. Basically now you can basically buy things that are higher than $75, so you don't have to spend your actual money on, let's say, leggings, because leggings there would cost you usually like $100. So basically this credit is to kind of like have you buy or actually use some of your own money to actually buy Lululemon stuff. But by combining gift cards together, you can kind of bypass that and actually get things for free. There's actually 2 ways to combine gift cards. You can just basically go online and you can actually use up to 2 gift cards on one single purchase, or you can go in person, and in person is better because you can combine multiple gift cards, not just 2. You can combine up to like 4, 5, 6 gift cards, because the clerk there will basically help you out with that, and you can basically build a bigger balance. But if 2 is enough for you, you can actually just do that online. So I even asked the Lululemon worker, I was like, hey, let's say I had, for example, 6 of these Lululemon gift cards. Could I combine that balance and use it later? And he was like, 100%, and it never expires. So that is a helpful tip for anyone looking to really just kind of pool your balance over time. Hack number 6, you can status match to Wyndham. Now, one of the coolest things about having hotel status from the Platinum card is that you can status match to different hotel companies. Basically right now, Wyndham is offering a really great status match Hilton Gold basically turns into Wyndham Diamond, and Wyndham Diamond gives you things like suite upgrades, free breakfast, and you can, here's the thing about Wyndham Diamond, you can also status match Wyndham to Caesars. I think Caesars Gold or Caesars like Diamond or something. I think Caesars Diamond, and Caesars Diamond gives you like really cool perks in Vegas, things like I think like a gambling credit or something like that, a cruise or something like that, and a dining credit, which is going to be really nice. So basically you go from Hilton to Wyndham and Wyndham to Caesars. So now with one Hilton Gold, you can get 2 more hotel statuses. So the way to do this is you just make a Wyndham account. You go to the status match section. You just choose Hilton Gold as the status that you're matching from. And you have to actually take a screenshot of your membership card. So you can just go to the app, screenshot it, and then boom, 3 days later, you'll be Wyndham Diamond for around 90 days. And if you want to keep Wyndham Diamond for the rest of the year, you can actually just stay for 10 nights at a Wyndham property and you will get that for the rest of the year as well. Now, after that, you just make a Caesars account. You go to the Caesars status match section and you go from Wyndham Diamond to Caesars Diamond. And then, yeah, you get the same thing. You get like room upgrades, sometimes a gambling credit, sometimes food credits, sometimes even a cruise credit, which is going to be really great. Hack number 7, not wasting that $600 hotel credit. So one of the many issues I see with new Platinum Card users is that they feel like they have to use that $300 credit before the quarter or before half the year ends. And what you can do instead of actually just staying at a hotel right now would just be to stay at a hotel a year from now so that you just don't waste it. Just plan ahead for a vacation a long time from now, because the credit goes right as soon as you book the hotel, not when you actually stay at the hotel. So for example, let's say right now is November. I would like to book a room for January 10th using my $300 hotel credit. And that way, for the rest of this year, I get my $300 and I can use it for the next year. And let's say January 1st comes along, I can now have another $300 credit. Then now I can just book a room right after that room. So last time I booked it for January 10th, now I can just use my January credit to book January 11th. So I can now have a two-stay vacation that is completely paid for by the $600 credit because I just used last year's credit for this year's vacation. Now, there is some inconvenience with this. It's 2 separate bookings, so you would have to check out of one and check back into the next one, even if it's the same hotel. And here's why you want to do this as well. You don't want to mix those 2 reservations because then you would only get 1 food credit. The thing about the Fine Hotels and Resorts credit is that it comes with generally like $100 to $150 in food credits, but if you combine them, you only get 1 of those credits, whereas you're supposed to get 2 of these credits. So make sure to actually check out and check into the next room. That way you would get $300 in food credits or $200 in food credits, depending on the hotel you stay at. Hack number 8, make sure to link Rakuten to your AMEX account. So there's this cashback portal called Rakuten, and basically you can earn cash back like for things like Lululemon, like I don't know, your favorite restaurants, Adidas, Uniqlo, all those different brands. And basically the offers are pretty crazy, especially right now for Black Friday. It's going to be coming up. There's going to be things up to like 20 times points back, right? And the thing about Rakuten points is that they can either be used as cash back, that's going to come in a check, or through PayPal, or you can actually convert them to membership rewards points by linking your Amex account to it. So this is really great for when you have a really big purchase coming up. Let's say you're trying to buy like a fridge, or let's say you're like trying to buy like a washing machine, right? Go to Rakuten first and see if there's like a 10 to 20% back on, let's say, Best Buy. And then that would now be like, let's say it's like $1,000 and it's like 10% back. That's a 10,000 membership rewards points that would just be directly deposited into your account whenever the next payment date is. So instead of just earning 1 times points for that washing machine, now you would earn 10 to 20 times points, which is way better, and that's how you really maximize your spending. I recently had an issue with Rakuten. I earned a lot of points through like referrals, through cashback and stuff like that, and they wouldn't pay me out. So I had to email them. It almost got to the point where I was going to take them to small claims court because I had like $3,000 worth of points in there and they just would not pay me out. So my only thing is, if you have a lot of points like kind of racked up in Rakuten, just be wary. Don't give up though. Just email them and email them. Email them every day if you have to. You should get the points that you earn back, because that is just false advertising if they don't pay you back those points. They eventually did pay me back my points, but if anything goes over like $1,500 in Rakuten points, you'd have to sign a 1099 form. So just an FYI to those people that are high earners on Rakuten. Now, the crazy thing about Rakuten too is that they're offering $50 just for signing up. That's going to be 5,000 membership rewards points. As long as you just purchase something through Rakuten, you immediately get $5,000 back, or 5,000 points back, or $50. And then it's only available through referral links. So I'll make sure to put my referral link down for Rakuten in the top comment above. Hack number 9, get YouTube Premium for up to 5 people. The digital entertainment credit for $300 got a huge buff this year. Now they added YouTube TV and YouTube Premium, which is amazing because now you can watch YouTube without ads. You can watch this video without ads, and it's so much better. It's way better quality of life to watch YouTube without ads. Now you get $25 in credits for streaming services. And here's the thing about YouTube Premium. There's a family plan where you can add 5 people to your plan, and it only costs $23 a month. So it's 100% completely covered by the AMEX Platinum card. So not only can you get YouTube Premium, you can share that with 5 different people. So this is an amazing perk, and I feel like everyone should use their digital entertainment credit on YouTube. Hack number 10, booking business class flights with your points. Now, last but not least, this right here is the main reason to get these cards in the first place, to book business class flights by transferring out your points to different airline partners. This is where you get the absolute most value from your points and from the card itself. The main benefit, in my opinion, for these cards is that you can transfer out your points to different airline partners to book business class flights for dirt cheap. These flights would generally cost you thousands and thousands of dollars, but you can just literally book it for hundreds, the same price as you would for economy with points. And here's how. You simply just find an airline and you look up how many points it costs to fly business class. And generally these flights cost way less when you book with points. For example, I'm going to Tokyo this year. I booked 4 one-way, 2 round-trip business class flights from LA to Tokyo, Tokyo back to LA, and that cost me around 346,000 points for 2 people. Or if you put that into cash value, that would be $3,460, which is pretty reasonable in my opinion. Now, the original cost of those flights would have been $24,000 to $26,000, which is absolutely insane. I paid literally a fraction of that in terms of points to book these business class flights, and that's why you get so much value from this. Like, now booking business class is obtainable for the average person. There's no way I'm spending $24,000 on just transportation. No matter how luxurious it is, $24,000 is not worth it. But 346,000 points is 100% worth it, because that would be the value of $3,460. Granted, I don't always have to fly business class, but when I want to, this is the way to do it. I have an entire video on how to book these flights, but here's the gist of it. You just use seats.aero. This is by far the best app that you can use to find these flights. It's super flexible. You just type in any destination and it gives you every permutation of every airline that offers business class flights for the cheapest. You can filter for the cheapest, and you can be super broad with your bookings. You could do like USA to Asia, and it gives you all the cheapest routes that you can fly business class flights. You can even find business class flights for up to like 50,000 points. That's like $500 worth of points, and these flights generally cost like $4,000 to $6,000. So seats.aero is going to be a lifesaver. You don't have to memorize all the airline partners or all the transfer partners. Just look it up on seats.aero. You do have to pay for it. I believe it's like $6.99 a month. It's very cheap, and you don't have to pay for the whole year. You can just like buy it whenever you need to use it, which is really great. And seats.aero also has like a Discord channel where like people talk about like all the cool bookings they found. So it's a really, really awesome app. I'm not even sponsored by them. I just love how great the app is. So if you want to find these flights, use seats.aero. So that is really it for this video. Those are the 10 hacks that you can make to absolutely maximize those credits and just kind of go around the restrictions so that you can better use it for your own kind of benefit. Now, I'll make sure to put my referral link. It is showing 175,000 points for my referral link, which is the highest offer right now. So if you're someone that want to earn these points quickly so that you can book those business class flights, I'll make sure to put my referral link down in the top comment of this video. This is my friend's link, so if you were to use it, we would be ultimately grateful, because yeah, he's trying to earn some points. So he's kind of new to the game, so I'm trying to get him into the game and get him some points. So yeah, thank you so much in advance if you end up using his link. This card costs a whopping $895 a year now. So making sure to maximize every single one of these credits is crucial if you want to get the most bang for your buck. So feel free to ask any questions you have about the Platinum card, or if I left something out, feel free to put that in the comments below. I would love to have a discussion. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys learned a lot. Make sure to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and I will see you guys on the next one. Woo!